End of the video. Like and subscribe. Don't forget.
What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Dominique Patrice, and if you don't know what this video about, go ahead and read that title. Yeah, we finna get straight into it because it's been a minute since I've been on YouTube. We're not gonna talk about that, but get into the video. You're gonna see me and my kids. We're building the Christmas. We building the Christmas tree. It's a week before Thanksgiving. I wanted to put up the Christmas tree early. Y'all see me with my black and red checker pajamas on. I had them on last year. I could still fit it. I'm like, why not? Why not? These kids all up in my way. I'm trying to cut the box open, and they right there looking at it. It's a white tree. But I got my tree from Amazon. I ended up paying $50 for it. I really could have waited for $25. I could have waited. So next time I know better. I'm not paying $50, an extra $25 for the same tree. I know better next time. I was just being too thirsty. So the tree is now put up. All we gotta do is pull the branches apart so we can make the tree fuller. As you all can see, we going around the tree, just pulling the branches apart. So we pulling the leaf branches for about forever, it seemed like. At this point, throughout the video, you're gonna see me get overwhelmed. At this point, I'm tired of going around in circles pulling this stuff. At this point, mama tired. I'm finna sit down. So the kids' arms start hurting too. I'm like, let me start pulling this out. It literally took forever. I'm in my head like, we is not in no field. It shouldn't even be this much to be pulling out. But I'm like, nah, let me just sit down and just take my time. I start pulling it. The kids continue to help me. While I'm sitting here doing this tree, I'm wondering to myself, like, what do I give my kids when they seem like they have everything? Of course, I'm gonna get them clothes and shoes. That's something that they can always use, but like my son, he's about to be 7 now, and you think at 7 he'll still be playing with toys, but he don't really care for that. I know I'm gonna get him a PS5. His birthday December 1st in like 2 weeks, so I'm trying to figure out like, what do I get him for his birthday? I'm getting him another phone. He already have a Nintendo Switch. Like, what do you get a kid who don't play with a toy and all he do is play the game? He gonna get that. He gonna get a phone. He gonna get some clothes. He gonna get some shoes. My daughter, on the other hand, she like Barbies. Of course, I can get her some toys, but like, what y'all getting y'all kids for Christmas? And how old is y'all kids? One thing I can say about this generation of parents, we really tend to do so much for our kids and do things that we didn't get when we was younger, because times is different, and if we can get it, we gonna get it, because it's something that we always wanted as a kid, or things that we wanted and our parents couldn't get it for us. Let me know y'all thoughts on that. But right now, we just laughing, goofing around while we pulling the branches to make the tree full. So I'm not gonna do too much more talking right here. Y'all could just watch through the video. I'm gonna fast forward it, be fast forwarding it to make the video speed up just a little bit. So the tree is finally getting fuller. As you can see throughout the video, after a while, it's just me pulling the branches. I guess the kids got bored from doing it, and they just start doing what kids do, be bad. At this point, my son is bored. He's showing off his little fighting skills. He ready to start wrapping around the garment on the tree. He done had enough of pulling. So he just started doing his little boxing moves or whatever and started running around the tree. And his sister ended up hitting him. I really don't even know why she hit him, because they weren't even arguing or nothing. But that's normal. They do that. That's kids, especially my daughter with her brother. She always fighting on. My daughter decided she wanted to take a chip break. I don't know why, because she wasn't even... Why that tree almost fell on my head? I don't know what was the reason I was fussing at my son, but he was doing stuff he wasn't supposed to do. So I had to get into mommy mode. We're now wrapping the garment around the Christmas tree because it's full to our liking. Of course, we had to do it a few times because the garment was a little too tight on the tree and it didn't look right. So we kept unraveling it and raveling it back to get this desired look. While y'all watch us put up our Christmas tree, I wonder, do y'all have y'all Christmas tree up, or y'all doing it the traditional way? Y'all gonna wait until after Thanksgiving? If you put your tree up, what's your color schemes? I had my son wrap the tree just for a little bit. After a while, he got a little overwhelmed. I didn't even decide to put the ornaments on because the kids was running out of patience. So I'm like, on to the next activity. You're gonna see him just wrap and unwrap the Christmas tree for a minute, and then we're gonna go into building the gingerbread houses. This is my first time doing this with these kids, so I'm like, let me do it to see how it is, to have my own opinion on if we should do this for Christmas or not. Cause
Hey, my naughty dog, say hey.
we started working on the gingerbread houses,
I'm
and
taking
of course,
so long. My mama getting
they
put
fighting.
My mama don't
They
know how
can't
to
do
make
nothing
a
without
gingerbread.
fighting. I gotta edit this.
Hey, what?
They gonna laugh at y'all. They gonna say, y'all, we gonna have to see more videos of you kids. Y'all funny as hell.
Hey, my kid trying to play with my mom. Excuse me, who you talking to? Talking to you.
All right, stop. Okay, stop. Y'all stop.
Playing with my mom. Stop playing with me. No, you stop playing with my mom. Who you talking to? To you. Hey, stop pushing. If you see me trying to push,
Okay, so I had to calm them down. They not used to being on the camera, but this is what they do 24/7. So we got back into building the gingerbread houses. My son was really interested in it. My daughter, she didn't really care for it. After a while, she didn't have enough patience. The gingerbread pieces kept falling. Like the cracker, it kept falling. The icing wasn't consistent enough. Like it wasn't sticking. So at that point, once I did her little gingerbread house, she didn't even care if it was messed up. She just decided she wanted to eat her candy. My son was really into it, but I'm like, nah, we just gonna do the cookies. My son really had a lot of patience, so I was just behind the scenes laughing because every time his piece, like the cracker, will fall, he'd be like, it's okay. It went from one piece falling to all piece falling, and he still had patience. I'm like, okay, let me help him. But it was funny. But they had fun. And then at the end, all they did was put their little crackers in a Ziploc bag. They realized that it was too hard for them to eat, so they ended up throwing it in the garbage anyway. But that's all for our video. If you liked the video when you watched all the way through, give this video a thumbs up, and we'll see you next time. Bye. Happy holidays, and be safe.